Hi guys, so today let's talk about the history of the Bermuda Triangle. So the Bermuda Triangle is humongous. It is about 500,000 square miles and it is located between Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. So how did we coin the term Bermuda Triangle? Well, it was coined by Mr. Vincent Gaddis in about 1964 when he started to write a news article on why all these sudden these ships and airplanes and people were becoming missing within this area, and he coined it the Bermuda Triangle. But it goes back way further than that. Back when Christopher Columbus in about 1492, when he was in his voyage, he came across this area in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle and he noticed that his compass all of a sudden started acting wonky, and he was really nervous because he didn't understand what was causing it. He also documented in his diaries that he saw big balls of fire come out the sky, as well as different lights and all this other stuff that was happening, and he wasn't sure what it was. In 1918, the U.S. Cyclops disappeared. It had 306 Navy men on it. It disappeared without a trace, no SOS signal, nothing. A rescue ship was sent out to look for it, and that ship disappeared as well, and no traces of what happened. In 1945, 5 U.S. bombers vanished doing a training mission without a trace. No SOS call, nothing. A rescue plane was sent after them. That one vanished as well. So this is just 2 out of many, many planes, ships, and people that have gone missing within the Bermuda Triangle. And it breaks the differences. Is something supernatural going on? Or is it more science-based? Let's talk about some of the different reasoning behind this occurrence. So we have the obvious compass theory, and that's where instead of it just being magnetic north, it aligns with the North Pole as well, which causes the compasses to go wonky, and no one knows why. Another big one is the trapped methane gas that is emitted in the Bermuda Triangle. And what happens is when this comes up and bursts up, it can cause these big holes that causes ships to come down very fast. On top of that, if you have weather and things like electricity and lightning strikes, if it hits the water during these gas bubbles, it can cause a massive explosion, which then will bring down any airplane over the area that's hit with that fire. And of course, it goes into the water where it goes down deep. We have things like magnetic anomalies all over. But Bermuda Triangle, for some reason, they're much deeper and they're bigger, and they cause things like radios to go bad. Your compasses is going bad. All these different weird things are happening, and no one really knows why. And then we have to look at things like the seafloor. In the Bermuda Triangle, it's about 27,000 feet deep in certain areas, and maybe even more. So any airplane or ship that went down would cause it to go down so deep that we may not be able to ever recover these ships. And then, of course, there's the Gulf Stream. We have a Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream is traveling so fast that if your ship or airplane went down in a certain area and the Gulf Stream picked it up, it would carry it so far away that it would be hard to find. You wouldn't know exactly where it went to. And then lastly, of course, we have rogue wave theory, where all of a sudden the winds come by and you have your regular waves, and it causes this rogue wave, which will capsize any ship there, and it causes it to go down. And then, of course, if it gets picked up by the Gulf Stream, or if it just goes too deep and we cannot find it. So this begs the question, do you guys think that the Bermuda Triangle harbors something paranormal, or is it all weather and science-based that's causing all these ships and airplanes and people to go missing? They say over the last 100 years, about 75 airplanes and over 1,000 ships that were documented of going down. So what is going on in these waters? As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. Please let me know if you have any Bermuda Triangle stories. I would love to hear them. You can email me or comment below. Have a great day, everybody.